Hi everyone, my name is Andrew and I work with the product and customer success team over here at Airtable. In this tutorial, I'm going to walk you through a few Airtable concepts so that you're ready to use the product launch template or any other Airtable base. So let's get started. Airtable bases use tables to keep related information organized. As you can see, this base comes preloaded with 3 tables to organize distinct information. One for features, one for product themes, and one for monthly newsletters. Let's dive into the features table. Each unique feature has its own row in this template. In Airtable, we call this a record. In this template, some of the features are ability to schedule charging periods, saved users for facial recognition, and if we scroll down, programming multiple porch cams at once. The details about each of these features are organized into fields, similar to columns in a table. In this template, there's a field to organize features by status using a single select field type. So if we open this up, we can see it's a single select field type. This field type works by allowing you to input different options. So I can add a new one, let's say backlog, save, and then selecting one of them from a drop-down menu. So now if I click on here, I can now see that new option that we added, backlog, and I can update it to that. You can also add a field for the feature lead with a collaborator field type that automatically populates based on who's been added as a collaborator to your workspace or base. So if I look in this, there's marketing lead, which is a collaborator field type, and I can just check that real quick, collaborator. And if I click on one of these records, you'll see Andrew, that's me, as I'm a collaborator on this base. So now I can assign the marketing lead to Andrew. Another field denotes the feature's due date, using our date field type, which provides you with a calendar that you can pick dates from. So if I go down here to target launch date, I double click, this is a calendar field type, you can double click and I can add a date. If these fields aren't relevant to your own workflow, you can easily change each field in this table by double clicking on its title to view and edit its details. So I can click on that target launch date, double click, and I can see that's a date, I can change the name. Not sure what field type to use? You can always explore different field types by selecting the drop-down menu and then hovering over the name to learn more. So if we want to see what attachments is, we can see a quick description, maybe multiple select, and the list goes on. You can add new fields by clicking the plus symbol at the end of the row. So we just added a new field, or delete a field altogether. Come here and just select delete. You'll notice that there is a field in this template called product theme that's formatted slightly different with each theme outlined in blue. This means it's a linked record. As I mentioned, we've created a new table to organize information related to product themes, since themes have their own set of important details like project leader notes. With the linked record field, we can connect related information across tables. So you can see that this product theme is being pulled from the product themes table. So if we click on the product themes table, we can see that each of these individual themes are listed out with their own unique information. Now you'll notice that the features field contains the name of the corresponding feature from the features table. This is another linked record, showing us what features correspond to this product theme. If I click on one of these features, I can expand the record to see all of its details. Linking records is a super easy way to connect relevant information across spreadsheets so that no information gets lost or minimized. And linked records update automatically and instantly, so everything is always up to date. You'll also notice that the records in this view look a little different than in the features table. This is because they are not organized into groups. Airtable allows you to group your records by the information listed in any field, so you can get a different perspective on your workflow. So I can go here. In this case, let's group each product theme by its corresponding project lead. And now I can see all the product themes that are assigned to Jess in this group in here. You can also use filters to show only information that meets a set of criteria. Let's navigate back to the features table and we'll go to the ready to launch view. Here, we've established a filter that displays all records that have had their status marked as ready, so where the feature status is ready. So we only see features that are ready for launch. Since this is a saved view, you can easily reference it anytime you need to. You don't just have to view your information in the format of the spreadsheet. Click on the View bar menu to see the other views that we preloaded into this template and the possible view types. Airtable lets you organize your records in 4 different ways: as a grid, as a calendar, as a gallery, and as a Kanban. Let's choose the Launch Calendar view. Since we used a date field in our grid, Airtable pulls that information and plots it onto an interactive calendar. So if we change the date here, it will update across all views. The last view type is a form. You can use forms. Here we'll go to forms. You can use forms to add new information in the format that you want to a table. When a form is submitted, it appears as a new record. In general, here, let's go back. In general, you want to create a new table for every unique type of information you track, and you want to create a new view when you want to see one of your tables organized in a different way. So you can create a new table by selecting the plus here, and you can create a new views by adding a view here. The last thing to know about this base is the Blocks dashboard. Click on the Blocks icon to unfurl the Blocks pane. From visualizing information to making bulk changes to records, Blocks are powerful add-on apps that help you do more with the base you've built. This base comes preloaded with several helpful blocks. There's a matrix block that maps out each feature by its complexity and value. You can see how a block is set up by clicking on this gear icon here, where you can change which table a block refers to and which view to pull data from. You can also add a new block by adding the Add a Block button at the top of the screen. Blocks are a great way to interpret or update your information in a wide variety of ways, and they're always accessible in this collapsible Blocks pane. Now that you know the ins and outs of this template, go ahead and start customizing it to best suit your needs. If you have any questions, feel free to check out our support articles, thumb through our community forum, or simply write to us directly.